His nights have been a little too cold.
She's celibate. We've never had sex.
So he had a hot blind date.
She's like a Spice Girl.
Yeah, scary Spice.
And they snuggled up.
I could tell he was having sweet dreams.
I guess I must have left an impression on Candace.
After her blind date has her putting on airs.
He looks just like Michael Jordan.
Will they stay together?
And I love Michael Jordan, by the way.
Or have a change of heart?
I don't want to be like Mike, though.
I'm Chris Jagger. Welcome to Change of Heart. This is the show where couples who've reached the crossroads in their relationship voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new. Now, we're going to meet their dates later, but first let's meet our couple. Now, she's 9 years older, but they met at a party given by her ex-boyfriend. It was such an instant attraction, yes, that the very next day, he wrote her a romantic poem, and now they've been dating for 5 months. Please welcome Kimberly Stewart and Christopher Matthias. Welcome to the show. Now, the reason you guys are here, obviously, is because I guess the bloom might be off that relationship rose of yours. But Kimberly, let's start with you. What first caught your eye about Christopher?
Well, we were at a party, and Chris, when I looked at him, I was just like, oh my God, he's so cute. And a friend of mine said, you need to be with someone like that who's smooth, you know? And it was just like love at first sight.
And there it was. And Christopher, what do you like most about Kimberly?
Kimberly just has some luscious lips and some beautiful...
Good start.
Beautiful, sexy brown eyes, nice legs, and a wonderful sense of humor. Really
okay.
happy.
Now let's talk about your relationship, Christopher. Do you guys get to spend a lot of time alone together?
We never really have time alone for romance, and
Yes, we do, honey. That's not true.
You know, little Nico, your 5-year-old son, is always around, and we never have time alone.
You're never around, baby. You're always at clubs and stuff.
You've never even seen the inside of my house.
You've never been to his house?
No, because he lives really far. Chris lives really far, and he's always out partying all the time.
Well, that's what I do. I have a guest list at a nightclub. I gotta run my business.
Yeah, but you can make time for me. You know, we can do other things. You know.
All right, Kimberly.
Yeah.
Kimberly, you're 9 years older than Christopher. Mm-hmm. When does that come into the play the most? When do you think that bothers you the most?
Parties. Always at parties. Chris likes to party all the time. I want to go out sometimes to like dinners and, you know.
And now, Christopher, you brought up the kid. She has a son that's around a lot. How does that affect the romance department?
We just, you know, she's celibate. We've never had sex.
Oh! Well, you've been pretty patient so far.
I've been patient, but, you know, I've been blessed, and she's a beautiful woman.
Well, you know, I like just, you know, Chris knew that about me when he first met me, that I was celibate. You know, and I feel that that's something that we should wait for. It's not something that we should just rush into.
Well, I can't wait.
Kimberly, what about special occasions? Is Christopher pretty good about those kind of things?
No, actually, on my birthday, Chris forgot to come to my party. Actually, he didn't forget.
Wait, dude, how do you forget our party?
How could you forget my party?
Well, we were early in the relationship. You know, we were dating for 2 weeks, and I still, you know, had other few women that I needed to see.
Chris, excuse me?
We were just dating.
Yeah, we were just dating, but still, you were supposed to come to my birthday party. We made plans for you to come to my birthday party. You never even showed up.
You know, we did.
You ain't gonna win this argument, so let's just move it to something else.
Okay.
Christopher, yeah, because there's no win in that. Christopher, since she's celibate, does she show affection and romance in other ways for you?
You know, Kimberly really doesn't have a romantic bone in her body.
Oh my God!
Kimberly, you have to overcompensate somehow.
I rub your back, I rub your head, I even offered to wash your hair.
You
That's
know,
romantic.
Well, I'm a sexual being, and I don't know whether to give her Viagra or what does she need?
Okay.
All right, Kimberly, when Christopher's not hanging out with you, who's he hanging out with?
With the wrecking crew. That's what I call them, the wrecking crew.
Wrecking crew.
The wrong type of guys. And actually, they've changed Chris. You know, Chris used to write me poems and, you know, send me little love letters through the mail. And now, all of a sudden, all he wants to do is be a promoter.
And that's why they're the wrecking crew.
Yeah, they're the wrong people.
All right, Kimberly, you guys are here on the show, and you went on the one date. Why do you think now is a good time to do that?
Well, because we're at a crossroads in our relationship. Chris likes to go out and party a lot. I'm more like a laid-back person. I like to go out as well, but, you know, to dinners and stuff like that. So I thought it would be challenging for both of us to maybe, you know, explore different things. Me go out with someone who's a little bit more laid-back, and Chris to go out with a party girl.
All right. All right. Well, you put the relationship to the challenge. Now we'll see what happens here. Because obviously, Christopher and Kimberly, they do have some big question marks in their relationship. And when we come back, we're going to meet the people that they dated, and we'll find out, will they stay together or will they have a change of heart? So stay here. Welcome back. We are here with Kimberly and Christopher. Now, Christopher wanted a romantic woman, preferably one who wasn't celibate, somebody that would share his love of the nightlife. So we matched him up with a sexy and sensual woman who creates fireworks for a living. Please meet Candace. Welcome. Hi, Candace. Welcome. Get comfortable. Kimberly, do you think Candace made sparks fly for Chris?
I'm Chris's fire marshal, Bill. I do the spark fly.
Okay.
Whatever.
Now, Candace, tell us about it. You actually get paid to create fireworks? Is that what happens?
Yes, I do. I work for a company that creates fireworks for amusement parks and special events. So I'm a pyrotechnician.
A pyrotechnician. And Chris, was there some sort of sparkling effect going on when you met?
Wow, when we met, it was like the 4th of July. She came in a nice low-cut halter top. And she is just beautiful, dazzling.
And Candace, vice versa, were there some fireworks going off when you met Christopher?
When I saw Christopher, I thought he was very handsome. He has a nice body. And the first thing I noticed was his smile. He looked at me and he just smiled, and I thought it was so cute.
Oh, yeah, right.
All right.
Somebody's jealous.
Christopher, earlier we heard some talk that your friends sort of got in the way with your relationship. Was there a problem here with your date that way?
Not at all. We met with my friend Jermaine. We chatted at taping of a sitcom.
You introduced her to Jermaine?
And they hit it off.
Oh, no.
Well, Kimberly,
Jermaine is my homie. You don't introduce him to Jermaine?
Hey, they like each other a lot.
Oh, okay.
He was cool.
Candace, is there anything that stands out about the taping of the sitcom that you were at?
Yeah, actually, when we got there, we were kind of late. So the house was packed, and there was one seat, and he said, "You have to sit on my lap." And I was like, okay.
Oh, how unfortunate.
No, it was fun. I could feel that he was enjoying himself a lot.
Must have been an interesting half-hour sitcom you were watching. Christopher, you like to party? Is that a situation where Candace has a lot in common with you?
Hey, I love to party, and Candace, she's like a Spice Girl.
Yeah, scary Spice. Glitter Spice.
And
I got it going on.
As soon as we went out to dinner, the bartender came up and asked us if she wanted something to drink, and she said I get kind of crazy and my clothes start falling off when I get something to drink. So I said she needed 2.
Oh, yeah, sure. Make that a double.
What? You said get her 2? Oh, no, you didn't. You are so tacky.
Candace, so what happened? Did you get a little crazy when you were out?
No, I made him a promise that I would be good, so, you know, I was okay with that.
Oh, and the crowd's all disappointed you were so well behaved.
No, I mean, I promised him. So the chemistry was very good, and when we left, he held my hand, and he hugged me because I was getting kind of cold, and we went to his car.
Now, Candace, one of the things that we heard earlier from Kimberly was that Christopher doesn't really recognize special occasions. Do you do anything special for you?
Well, actually, yes. On the way to go dancing, he brought me flowers from. There was a person standing on the corner,
Somebody
and he said,
on the freeway.
What kind of flowers do you like?"
But they got to make a living.
And then he wrote me a poem.
So that was special.
Yes, I thought so.
Roses are
poetry?
red, violets are blue. You
No, but not that kind of poem. No.
Now, Kimberly, does that bother you that he's writing her poetry?
Well, yeah, because, you know, I'm his special woman. He should be writing me poems, and he stopped. And you want to write her a poem? You should love her.
Candace, let me ask you this, because I was surprised to hear that Kimberly had never been to Christopher's place. Did you get invited over?
Actually, I did. He invited me to watch a movie. And I was kind of cold, so he offered me his robe and slippers to warm me up, and he just held me until I became overheated. And it was fun. It was nice.
Okay, then, Christopher, so now she's overheating. Now what happens?
Well, she was really hot, so she wanted to go skinny dipping out the ocean.
She was really overheating.
Really hot. And I suggested we go sit in the hot tub, you know, and relax. And
On a first date? You guys did all this on a first date?
Well, instead of the
This is the
hot
kind of girl you want? Somebody who's gonna get skinny
Instead
dipping
of the
on
hot
first
tub,
date?
what?
Instead of the hot tub, we just went back to the pad. She gave me a nice hot oil massage.
A hot oil massage. You didn't tell me anything about this. A massage? You took off your shirt for her?
You don't have a romantic bone in your body.
Now, Candace, since you were massaging his back and his body or whatever, did that cool you down a little bit?
Yes, actually, before I gave him the massage, I took off the robe, and I had my bra on, and then I just gave him a massage.
Yeah, that'll cool you off just about every time, won't it?
Sure will.
Christopher, this back rub, at some point, did it produce some Roman candles or cherry bombs or some pyrotechnics?
It was so good, I just fell asleep.
You fell asleep?
I fell asleep.
And where was she when you were sleeping? Excuse me, where were you when she was sleeping? Or you
No,
were
he was
sleeping?
asleep.
I was
He was
asleep.
asleep.
Well, whoever was asleep,
Candace,
where were you?
What did you do while he was sleeping?
I just snuggled up next to him and fell asleep, too.
Everybody was getting all cozy.
You think this is 9.5 weeks, I see. This ain't 9.5 weeks.
Oh, this is just one little date.
Exactly.
9.5 hours.
So, Candace? So, Candace, there you are. He fell asleep. You snuggled up next to him. Then what?
Well, during his sleepy time, he started steamrolling me and grinding.
Steamrolling.
Wait, Steve? Yeah, explain that one.
Grinding on me. I could tell he was having sweet dreams. I could tell.
Oh, really?
Just wait till the
He
best
was
of your
very
Christopher, do you remember any of this?
Actually, my whole dream
tripping.
was about Kimberly.
Oh, really? That's a little twist. So you're dreaming about...
I was dreaming about Kimberly, and I don't remember any of the steamrolling, but I guess I must have left an impression on Candace.
Obviously. I hope that's all you left on there was an impression. Christopher, you complained that you're never alone with Kimberly, but you were alone with Candace. How was that experience?
Being alone with Candace was wonderful, real romantic. You know, it was like the 4th of July, Independence Day, fireworks, the whole 9 yards.
All right, well, there's two sides to this story. That's half of it. Was Candace's fireworks display enough to give Christopher a change of heart? That's what we're going to find out. But later, we're going to meet the man that Kimberly dated and hear what happened on their date, and that happens next, so stay here. Heard what happened on Christopher's date with Candace, and now we're going to meet the man that Kimberly dated. Kimberly said she wanted someone who has outgrown the party scene, someone more settled in life. So we matched her up with a man who, like Kimberly, has a child and who shares Kimberly's spiritual values. Please welcome Dorrell Cunningham. Welcome. Good to see you. Christopher, let me start with you. Does Dorrell seem like he's a little closer to Kimberly's age than you?
He looked a little more aged than myself. Nice sweater. I can't knock it.
And you like his sweater. Well, that's nice.
Don't play her, hey. Congratulations.
Kimberly, does Dorrell remind you of anyone famous?
Absolutely. I mean, oh my God, he's so fine. He looks just like Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. Yeah. I think most people agree with you with that one.
He's handsome. Look at his body. He's just...
So, Dorrell, let me ask you, did your date with Kimberly start off like with a bang and some pyrotechnics like their date did?
Oh, it started out with a bang, but with a little different bang, though. Just,
absolutely.
You know, I went to her house, and I thought it was nice that, I met her over at Mother's house and everything, and...
He met your mother?
Oh, yeah.
My mother loves him.
Yeah.
Oh,
she
your mother loves me.
So anyway, when I got over there and everything, and I was trying to picture her look, match with her voice and everything, so she answered the door, and I said, okay, all right, she's gorgeous.
You're happy.
So that,
Because you never know what to expect in a situation like this.
No, this is a blind date. Anyway.
Yeah.
Right. So Kimberly, did he make it a special occasion?
Oh, absolutely. He was a pleasant surprise as well. When I opened the door, I was expecting, thinking that, oh my God, what does he look like? And I opened the door and I was just like, oh my God, he is so fine. He looked just like Michael Jordan. And I love Michael Jordan, by the way. And he brought me flowers, which was very nice.
And did he get them from the guy on the freeway?
No. They came from a florist. They were very classy. Had a red ribbon.
very classy. I was much more spontaneous, though, with my flowers.
Yeah. So, Kimberly, did Dorrell make a good impression to your mom, you think?
Oh, sure. Yeah. So he was very classy. He said hello to my mom. He shook her hand. My mom was just like, oh, my God, you sure he's not Michael Jordan? He is so fine. My mother even thought he was fine.
Even your mom's going nuts.
He's classy.
Now, if your mom had to pick between Christopher and Dorrell, who would mom say, you know, the big thumbs up?
It's no mystery. It's no mystery.
No mystery. Well, my mom would probably say Dorrell because he's, you know, he's a little bit more established. He's more mature. He's
Oh, is that
See,
right?
and Chris, you like her mom loved you.
Her mother loves me.
Yeah.
She made compliments in my chest, you know.
So pumping his chest over there.
She made compliments on the total package.
Gotcha. Kimberly, so I'm gonna guess you guys didn't go clubbing since that was an issue between you and Chris on your date. What'd you do?
He took me to a very classy, elegant restaurant. It was very Hollywoodish, had the Marilyn Monroe, James Dean thing going. And as soon as we walked in, without a doubt, the hostess says, oh my God, dude, you look just like Michael Jordan.
You took her to a nice place. How was Kimberly dressed for the date?
Oh, she was wonderful at the house and everything. She had on black blazer and black halter top jeans, boots, just real comfortable, real sexy.
Dorrell, conversation at dinner time, what was that like? Do you remember?
Oh, yeah. Can't forget that. I mean, you know, we talked. We had a good conversation. We talked about relationship, sex, you know, of course.
Sex?
We talked about our kids and everything. We had a lot of things in common.
What's your impression, Dorrell, that she's celibate, though? Does that bother you? What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, that's a blessing. That's good. I think it's terrific. You know, hey, it's a struggle. I admit that to all men, but I practice it too, so, you know.
So that works for you. What about Dorrell? Do you think he's the kind of guy that's going to remember your birthday, and if you're having a party, he'd show up?
Oh, of course, absolutely. As a matter of fact, we share the same sign. We're both Leos.
Exactly.
So we talked about that. Actually, we talked about possibly, you know, having our birthday celebration next year together.
Yeah, that'll work. Those are the little things.
Chris, they're doing a little long-term planning there, aren't they?
Yeah,
after
I think
a first date?
you're planning a little bit too far ahead there, Kim.
Well, she can't plan anything with you if you forgot her birthday, bro.
But Kimberly, now I know you respected the fact that you're celibate. Was there any romance or any kind of something going on at all?
Well, yes. I was probably a little bit more, you know, wanting to get a little bit more affectionate with Dorrell, but, you know. We held hands, and, you know, when the car was coming up for the valet, I kind of cuddled up to him because I was a little cold, but Dorrell was a perfect gentleman, and it was a perfect date.
So it all ended good for you?
Absolutely. Sure.
Okay, we'll see how good it did go. Will Kimberly and Christopher have a change of heart, or are they going to stay together? Because during the break, they're going to make their decision. Stay with us because we're going to find out what they decide next. Now is the moment of truth, because during the break, Kimberly and Christopher each made a final decision about the future of their relationship, and there's no turning back now. Will they stay together, or have they had a change of heart? Now, you guys came on the show to explore other options, because Christopher, you're more of a party guy, and Kimberly, you're a little more laid back in the situation. Yes. Christopher, we're going to start with you, though. You said you wanted to date somebody that was more into the nightlife, somebody that was going to be more romantic and not celibate. We sent you out with Candace. You guys had a great date. You saw a TV sitcom get taped. You went to dinner afterwards. You went out to a club, and everybody liked her. You guys ended up back at your house. She was rubbing on your back and snuggling and sleeping and steamrolling. So you want to stay together or change of heart? What do you say?
Well, Candace was a beautiful girl and a wonderful first date. And Kimberly and I have a lot of history, and I think I'll decide to stay together.
Stay together. All right, Candace, sorry things didn't work out for you in this respect. Okay. Kimberly, it's your decision now. You said you wanted to date somebody that wasn't such a party boy, maybe somebody that was a little more mature, and somebody that certainly wasn't going to forget special occasions. Somebody that had better friends that you could hang out with and weren't a bad influence. You had a date with Dorrell. You took him to meet Mom. Mom gave him the thumbs up. Then you guys had dinner. So you made that spiritual connection that you talked about, and you had some good conversation. And, yeah, you know, he looks like Michael Jordan to boot, so I guess that doesn't hurt any. But Christopher does want to stay with you, but it's your decision at this point. What do you say?
Well, Christopher is a wonderful guy. He's very nice and sweet. But I think after hearing what went on in his date, I've had a change of heart.
for you?
That'll work for me. Yeah.
Dorrell, that works for Dorrell too then, I guess. All right, well, you found out by coming on the show that the differences in your relationship were a little bigger than you thought. And so congratulations on you setting off in a new relationship there. And Christopher, you're Mr. Promoter. You're out at the clubs. I'm sure there's somebody better out there, and you're certainly going to be out there swinging, I'm sure.
That's right. I'll play the field.
Okay. That's our show for today. Thanks to Candace and Christopher. And good luck to Kimberly and Dorrell. We'll see you next time here on Change of Heart.